Oh hey, it's Barry, and typically when people think of gaming and high-end performance, they think of PCs, but PlayStation 5 Pro has actually been out here trying to push the envelope in the console space, trying to make people think of powerful games running on their consoles. It's actually been working. A lot of people are excited for their PlayStation 5 Pro to be dropped later on next month. However, it does seem that many people are still upset about the price point and whatnot. But we have an actual game developer comes out today actually giving huge praises to the PS5 Pro, saying that PCs absolutely cannot be compared. No matter if it's maxed out or if they cost 3 to 5 times more, it actually cannot be compared to PS5. That's what this developer says. We're gonna get all the way into it, but before we do, I'd really appreciate it if you could just smash that like button and hit that subscribe bell, as it really does help me out for the YouTube algorithm. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So of course, Sony has been trying to position the PS5 Pro as a very powerful machine capable of pushing your existing PS5 library up to the next level. And we have a developer came out today of a brand new game that's actually coming out, Empire of the Ants, which is an upcoming Unreal Engine 5 real-time strategy-based game based on a French sci-fi book. It's part of a PS5 Pro launch lineup being scheduled to release on the same day, which is November 7th, the same day that the PS5 Pro is planning on releasing. They had an interview with Tower 5, the game director Renaud Charpentier, I hope I said that right, and he shared impressions on the Sony's upcoming mid-generation console refresh. According to him, due to how games are made nowadays compared to previous generations, PS5 games could take better advantage of the PS5 Pro hardware compared to PS4 Pro and the PS4. Most titles nowadays also include variable resolution, offering even more scaling potential. Empire of Ants won't support PSSR because it came too late in the game development phase. Of course, as for the comparison with PC, he noted that two cannot be compared directly, since a top of the line PC costs between 3 to 5 times that and also consumes much more energy. So to get the same quality and visual fidelity out of your high-end PC, you're gonna have to spend 3 to 5 times more and also take up more energy, he says. Moving on, he was asked, what do you think about the PS5 Pro's hardware? What's the single feature you were most impressed with? He continues to say it's the kind of natural evolution of the PS5 hardware, same paradigms but more processing power on the GPU and ray tracing cores for us. It's the gain of about 50% more GPU processing power is the most interesting, of course, as for our game is GPU bound and not CPU bound. He was also asked, compared to the jump between PS4 Pro and the PS4, would you say that the PS5 Pro and PS5 difference is similar or reduced? And he answers saying that it seems comparable in terms of evolution philosophy. It's the same gen console but with better rendering capacities. It is early and so hard to compare what the PS5 Pro will do for PS5 games to what the PS4 Pro did for PS4 games, but globally it seems many games will go from 30 to 60 FPS on the Pro version, and that's comparable with what we had on the PS4 Pro. It will probably scale better for an engine version. Most games today do not rely on frame rate to sync time in their simulations, so they are more capable of rendering faster without altering their behaviors. He was also asked, and this is the last question, how much of an improvement is there between the PS5 and the PS5 Pro versions of the game? Also, how does the PS5 Pro version stacked with the maxed out PC game? And he answers by saying, as said and presented by Sony, it is expected that most games will double their frame rate on the Pro to improve scene quality if they were already running in 60 on PS5. Still, maxed out PCs are kind of no limit, so they will of course be more powerful, but you can't compare them, as a maxed out PC is easily going to cost 3 to 5 times more and consume 3 to 5 times more electrical energy. But what is interesting and says a lot about the flattening silicon evolution curve is that your game on your monster PC is not going to look or play 3 to 5 times better than on a PS5 Pro console. There is a huge diminishing return now on high-end silicon, and that might have an impact on the life cycle duration of console hardware. So of course, he acknowledges that PC is going to be better. However, you could spend 3 to 5 times more on a PC and not see that in performance it's actually going to be comparable or just a bit better. And that is his philosophy and his thinking behind all of this. It does seem that the PS5 Pro is going to be a monster when it does release later on next month. I know many people are excited for it. Let me know if you actually pre-ordered it or if you're going to be getting a PS5 Pro console yourself. And as always, I want to know all your thoughts and everything down below. It's been Barry Games. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, have a great day.